Alright, so today I'm gonna be installing the front speaker on my rsx. So I bought everything from crunchfield.com. Pretty much just give you everything. So I bought the speaker. It's a walk forward fast gate, and so it's the old one, and let's see, the model is R165X3. So here's the speaker. So the cover, you will not be using it. Well, for the RSX you won't. And here's the adapter, and then you got the wire harness. So this wire came with the speaker, you don't need it. This is the one you need. So this is the wire adapter. So pretty much just plug and play. And then here's the bracket. So it has some tab on the inside. So all there, just break all of them, and then make it sit flush. So yeah. So if it does not sit flush, just make sure you break all the tab, and then it should sit flush just like this, as you can see. And then let's see. So here's the adapter with the wire harness. So pretty much it's just plug and play. No need to use the wire that came with the speaker. So you can see right here there be two metal tab. So all you do is just plug in, and you can see what there. So once you plug in, so it be kind of not tight, but it be kind of, you have to push it down a bit. So you can see what here, I'm pushing it down. Oh, I try to push it down. Make sure you it's inside the correct hole, and not what's it called. Don't put on the top or bottom. Put it straight inside of the hole. So let's see. So because that one was easy, and then this one took me a little bit longer. Not longer, but not to lining up, and then push in. You can see, and then make sure it's all the way in, and then pick that pretty much it. And then double check your bracket or your adapter. Make sure the hole line up. So just line up the hole. So pretty much there be 7 holes, 4 in the front. You can see right here. So those 4 are for holding speaker, and then the 3 outside would be for drilling into the door panel or screwing to the door panel. So you got 4 holding the speaker and 3 for the door panel. So just line up the hole with the adapter. You can see right here. So to make sure the speaker line up. So here's just an example of screwing. So you see how there's some gap on the speaker. And then now for the install. So again, I have my speaker, my harness is already plugged in, everything. So you'll be needing a small flathead screwdriver, which is the yellow one, and then you need a screwdriver and a drill. So I'm just gonna use my drill power tool and my screw power tool to make quicker, make things easy and quick. So the drill will be I think 3x25. I forgot. So everything will be in the link in the description. I mean, everything will be in the description. So pretty much you go 5 screws. You got 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom. So you can see. So here's a closer view on the 2 on the bottom. So there'll be 2 small holes right there. So because that screw number 1, screw number 2, and then there'll be 3 screws behind the door handle. So first grab your small flathead or something small and flat. You can see the tab on the bottom. All I do is just lift up the tab, and then while you lift on the tab, push the top of the cover while slowly pulling your screwdriver, and then it should come off easy. Just like that. And then you can see you have 2 screws inside. So just draw it out. So make sure you don't scratch your trim. I mean, it's still gonna get covered by the plastic piece, but still, it's best to not scratch anything. And then just here's the second one. Just like that. And then once you pop it off, there will be a wire holding it, or there will be 2 wires. One just the unlocking and locking. The one will be the what's it called? The thing to unlock and open your door. So you have to pull that thing out. So there'll be like a rubber piece. So you can see right here it's like light purplish. So all you do just loosen it out. So just pull it up and then just swing it around, and then once it's off, and that's it. It should come off easy. So next is gonna be the 2 screws on the bottom. So let's see. So make sure everything's lined up, so it's kind of deep, so you may need a longer screwdriver. So right here, just always using the power tool. I want to make sure that I don't, strip the bolt. So yeah, I just want to make sure it's lined up, just like that. There's one, and then the second one will be on the bottom, below the window power thingy. So make sure you put all the screw in a safe area, or a spot that won't get lost. So we got one last screw on the top. So this one would be after you remove the the door handle. So it'll be a big fat silver one. So you can see you got 5 screws. So the big fat one is on the top right, and then you got the 2 bottom one that's like long silver one, and then the 2 black one behind the door panel. So before you remove the door panel, remove the window mirror trim thingy to make it easy and less stressful, and you don't scratch it. Cause I actually scratched my passenger side, cause I didn't take it off, even though it took like maybe 1 minute 10 seconds. So just pop all the clip. So start from the side to the bottom to the other side. The top you have no clip, just slide in, slide out. So all the tab will be on the bottom and on the left and right side. So once all the tab removed, you can just lift it up. Make sure the wire doesn't get caught. So if you want to remove the whole door panel, just unplug the wire, which I'm not gonna do, because all I'm doing is just install a speaker, which is like in the top bottom right. So I just gonna flip the door panel and just let it sit. So here's your stock speaker. So you got 3 screws holding it. So 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. So I do just remove it, just like that. Then make sure the speaker doesn't drop while you're removing the last screw. And then next, so you just remove the tab. So just unplug it. So once unplugged, you can see. So there'd be on the top there'd be a phone or tab, and then right here I forgot there are two more screws holding the what do you call the adapter. So move my hand out of the way. So here's the two screw. So just remove that one. So this two screw, you will be reusing it. So make sure you keep those. So remove that one and then just pull it up. Oh yeah, just break it out. So if you had two tab on the bottom, so yeah, you can see. So once that's out, you can see the stock one. It got the D in the back, which the new speaker doesn't fit because it's too long. So yeah, that's why you need the adapter bracket. So yeah, two tab on the bottom. You can see my adapter right here. It got the two long screw thing. So do just plug in, make sure it's set all the way down. And then next you match up your hole. So for me, I'd be only using the two on the top. I recommend doing all three, but I just did two on the top. Cause that's all the screw I have. So yeah. So I just line everything up. Take it out and then screw in your speaker to the adapter. So remember you'll be using 4 screws. So well, here I kinda messed up because the screw that came with the speaker, it was way too long. You can see right here the screw is already sticking out. If you look at the bracket, the screw are sticking out, so it does not sit flush with the door panel. So I just end up using see which screw was it. I end up using different screw. So yeah, the one that came with speaker was way too long. So yeah. So right here I actually broke the two tab charger fit in because the screw was too long. So yeah, so make sure you use the correct screw. So plug in and then you join in your hole, which I did already. So just screw in. So again, I'm using the two old screw that was on the bottom of the stock one. So it's the So I just screw it before testing out. So just make sure you test it out before you put the door panel back on. So I just screw it so it doesn't fall down. So test it out. Test it out. Okay, it's working. So here's how it look like. Stock, new, stock, new, stock, new. So now time to put everything back. So just like the door panel on the top. So stop on the top and then do the tab. So this is why I removed the window trim piece, because you could scratch it. So just line up the hole with the the doorknob. Make sure everything's lined up. So yeah. So before you push in the tab, make sure the wire is sticking out or coming out the door panel, which in my case it did it. So you can see right here, yep, you just pull out the wire like that, and then now you start pushing down all the tab. So remember the tab is on the left and right and the bottom only. So push in all the tab, double check. Make sure there's no gap. So next, pretty much just do the opposite now. So screw in the big fat one. So this screw will hold the door panel. So we'll screw that in. Next gonna be the two small one, which I forgot. You're supposed to put the the door handle first, which I just caught myself. So pull that in out, and then plug in the wire. So for the metal piece, all you do just push in or slide in inside the hole, and you just put the bubble tab back on, pretty much. So just pull out like you are gonna unlock the door, so you have more space. So put inside the hole, just like that, and then slowly pushing in the tab, and that's it. Then next gonna be plugging in the wire and then screw it down. So again, there's two screws on the two black small one, just so you don't get confused which screw go where. So after that, put back in the So after this, you'd be putting the the cover piece, the plastic cover. You cover it up, and then it'd be the two screws on the bottom. Yeah, so it was kind of hot, and I was doing everything under the sun. So yeah, so just line up the hole correctly. Make sure, yeah. So right here I did it by hand, so I don't strip the freaking thread. So once everything's in, and then now I use my power tool to tighten it. So that'll be one screw, and line up the second screw. And just like that, and you're pretty much finished. So time to clean up. So just screw in the stock speaker, just stock adapter, so you don't lose it. So just screw that in, and that's pretty much it. So now pretty much just clean up. And well, yeah, also put back the printer trim. So use the top tab first, and then the bottom one next. So yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. But yeah, start with the top tab and then the bottom. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the install. So no scratch anywhere, and yeah. So just speak the new one, speaker. It sound way better. You could hear like those small things in the background which I couldn't hear it before. So like those small music box or twinkle noise or stuff in the background which I couldn't hear before. Yeah, and then the bass on the bass is much more impact, more powerful. And then yeah, man. So if you're into like music and stuff, and then yeah, just upgrade your speaker. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully see you guys next time.